what do we expect in round 1 of the draft for the 49ers? Most Niner fans are expecting a quarterback. It's either, is it going to be at 15? Is it going to be a trade up or a trade down? But it's definitely going to be quarterback, right? Right, Botond? It's going to be a quarterback.
Well, you know me, after those times when we were sitting here on Saturdays and we were talking about football, and you know that I like tendencies and like the tendencies that Kyle Shanahan and and or
It's true.
CEO does.
Tendencies are important because these people in positions of power are much more dogmatic and set in their ways than Twitter GMs who change their mind every day. They really stick with what they believe. Keep going, Botond. I interrupted you.
And yesterday I wrote into Twitter that I'm pretty sure that they will draft a defensive lineman in the first round.
And when you said it, I was like, damn it, he's right. He's right. He's absolutely right. They are going to draft an edge rusher to replace D Ford in the first round. That's what's going to happen. Are they going to take an offensive lineman? No.
Nope.
Are they going to take a corner? No. Because this is Kyle Shanahan's team, and he said so. He would take a defensive lineman every year. He said that. He's going to take a D lineman to replace D Ford.
Yeah. I still can't see who we will pick in the first round, but I'm pretty sure that they will try to have a speed rusher, and a speed rusher is a really rare kind of player in the defensive end. I think that I can say right now only 2 speed rushers in the NFL, and one is D Ford, the other one is, who is the other?
Von Miller. They're both hurt.
Yeah, Von Miller.
No. The premier speed rusher that I think of is Brian Burns.
Yep.
Brian Burns is terrific. They could have had Brian Burns. They took Nick Bosa. I guess that was the right call. But now they got to find the next Brian Burns. That's what they're going to probably look for, I'm guessing. I don't know who it'll be. I've just been looking at quarterbacks, but all you guys, don't get your hopes up for a trade up. No, it's going to be the edge rusher.
Nope.
The edge rusher.
Nope. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be a trade down and an edge rusher, just because we want to have more picks in the second and third and fourth round, because we want to draft a quarterback as well.
Sean asked, do you think Jordan Reed had more catches or tantrums this year? I saw lots of tantrums.
Tantrums.
he was the tantrum master, man. You would have thought he was the greatest player of all time, and everyone was just making him look bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really enjoyed watching him perfect his craft this year, man. What a player.
Yeah.
Jogging through routes, missing blocks, showing up his teammates. He was a nice addition to the team. He was good. I liked him. I definitely think edge rusher round 1, we can get a quarterback. In the second round, a lot are coming out. They will all be projects. Yes. And edge rusher is a need because D Ford ain't coming back probably. And yes. All I'm saying is, though, the offense is the problem with this team. And taking an edge rusher fits into Kyle Shanahan's pattern of not addressing needs. It's like not really being honest with where his roster stands. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go D-line every year because that's what I want to do. Dude, your offensive line has ruined the 2020 season. You're gonna let it ruin the 2021 season? I mean, honestly, they should have drafted an offensive lineman instead of Javon Kinlaw. Kinlaw is fine, but so is Kentavious Street and DJ Jones and Kevin Givens. Like, they didn't need him. They need offensive line. And if they go D-line instead of offensive line again next year and their quarterback gets hurt, they can't call that bad luck. That's not bad luck.
Nope.
They created their own luck on that one. So that's why I say, as much as I would understand the edge rusher, I don't think they should. They will, but they shouldn't.
Yeah, that is going to happen. Mark my words, guys. Mark my words.
It's a fantastic prediction. Love it. All right. Are we done? Or should we call it for the day? Should we go get ready to watch a wonderful? I think so.
There aren't any more questions, I think.
How did Wirfs turn out? He turned out great. He's a hell of a player. He's a future Pro Bowler. And Javon Kinlaw had 1.5 sacks this year, 4 quarterback hits, and he's got a knee injury that was flagged at the combine. I'm saying.
And the other thing is that silently Kevin Givens grew into an elite interior defensive lineman. At one point of the season, he had the greatest pressure percent when he got double teams. So, guys, appreciate Kevin Gibbons because that guy is great.
Yeah, and Kentavious Street's a pretty good backup. And DJ Jones, that's another guy they're not going to bring back. He'll be gone. Let him go. They got guys. Street was fine. Gibbons is fine. Those could be 2 starters right now.
Yeah.
All right, Botond. This was fun. This was our best show ever. I'm saying it right now. This was our best show ever.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Previewing a glorified preseason game that's coming up tomorrow. The Tank Special. Kyle, if you're watching, you have Botond and I's permission to tank. Go for it. We are not going to hold it against you.
Yeah.
Just get your good players out of there by halftime, all right? For us.